Welcome to Pokemon Harmony, my favorite mod for Pokemon Y. And let me tell you why. We're talking improved trainers and gym leaders, meaning better level scaling and better Pokemon on the team. More accessible Pokemon for more diverse teams, custom shiny sprites for every single Pokemon. So of course you know we have to hunt for a team of them. Custom unique forms for a couple of Pokemon, a brand new type being the Harmonic type, and as if it couldn't get any better, they've added the additional break form based on the break cards from back in the day of the X and Y TCG. I always found these cards incredibly cool, and to see them in-game is absolutely awesome. I'll be treating my playthrough of this mod as a hardcore Nuzlocke as per usual, which means if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. I can only catch one Pokemon per round, this time being only shiny Pokemon, and on top of that, I can't use any heal items in battle, but held items are okay. And lastly, I will be trying to stick to level caps for each gym, with the slight caveat that I'm doing this mostly blind, and there is little to no documentation for this mod, so I might be 1 or 2 levels above or below, but the idea is to not over level too much at least. And with all of that being said, let's finally hop into the world of Pokemon HarmonY. HarmonY? Cool play on words. I see what you did there, guys. Very cool. And let's begin hunting for our starter Pokemon. Now, most of my runs nowadays are being streamed live, and in doing that, I've let the chat decide my starter Pokemon. And as much as I wanted to use Fennekin this time around, instead, of course, chat voted for Froakie.
Froakie's winning, and Fennekin is not even close. Oh, boys, I was expecting the Fennekin to win, to be honest. Crazy that y'all love Froakie that much. But I get it. Greninja's hype, and I like Greninja too.
Now, as cool as Greninja's shiny is in the base game, Froakie and Frogadier have pretty basic ones. So when this guy popped out, I was more than impressed. Oh! That is sick! Red Froakie? Taking Alan, who is named after the lolly company in Australia, we take on Shauna and her new Fennekin for a little warm-up battle. Nothing out of the usual just yet though. Heading on to Route 2, we can immediately notice the expanded Pokemon as Bidoof makes a little cameo. Hopefully we don't see any more of him though. I've had my Bidoof fill, you know what I'm saying? It's also here I can catch my next shiny Pokemon, and what I've learned from Sinister Sun was that I should pick up as many Pokemon as possible because things can spring up on you out of nowhere in these mods.
Of judiciary system.
Hello.
Well, there's our shiny for the route. Minccino! Okay.
I named him Methanol and headed into the forest to find my next one. Here I encountered a Pansage. Wait, no, that's not a Pansage, RJ. I know it looks like it, but it's actually a Panpour. I pick up the little fella and make it through the rest of the forest without harm though. Onto Route 3 I go as I dodge my way past as many trainers as I can and pick up a shiny Dunsparce, which I'm gonna name Dun Dun. And from here it's a quick trip into the town. Now before taking on the gym, I can get another encounter on Route 22, so I decided to do just that.
I wanted to lit Leo. Why does this guy look like he's been dipped in cranberry juice? Bro spent too much time in the Ribena jar, you know what I'm saying? It's literally not Riolu or Litleo. Whatever. Okay, what are you gonna nickname it? What's the name of a random wine? Okay, rosé kind of works. Rosé? I will have some rosé. Oh, you are. Rosé is not red wine. Well, it shows you how much I know.
Heading to the gym, we make our way through the trainers and arrive at the first gym leader. Viola now has 4 Pokemon compared to the original 2, but with Surskit still in first, I sent in Rosé and went for a defense curl. Getting hit with a bubble, we take some decent damage, but the defense curl rollout should do some good damage here. Or not. I guess we can miss, that's fine. Cool. Okay, so getting hit with a second bubble now, we are already at about half health before we even manage to hit it. Thankfully, we do manage to get our rollout off though, and we end up 2-shotting it. But at just 2 HP now, as soon as Vivillon came in, down went Bidoof. So I send in Dunsparce now, who also had rollout, and even though we get paralyzed, we managed to take down Vivillon in 3 rollouts, also forcing it to use a potion and wasting it. Now in came the first of the new Pokemon, being Illumise, which went down to a rollout just the same, and lastly in comes Anarinth. Okay, that's cool. Rollout won't do too much to it now though, because it's obviously resistant. Well, it's not resistant, it'd be neutral, right?
So I guess roll out will be. Oh, wait. Okay. Never mind. It is still super effective. I don't know my type, my Pokemon type since I've been playing these for like 20 years. Crazy. With our first badge in hand, we set off for Lumio City. And I did try and find a shiny on Route 4 on the way. But after way too long hunting, I decided to direct my efforts into finding a shiny Kanto starter first. On my way to take on the Professor and get one of our starters, Froakie did in fact evolve, which let me take down the Professor without an issue. And so began the starter hunt once more. And after yet another chat vote, we were hunting for Charmander. What a surprise. Kill. So like if we get the number up to... Oh! Green Lizard! Green Lizard! Heading onto the route, Charmander evolves and we have to take on Tierno in battle. Having just Corphish makes this quite easy and Methanol actually just does the job. Excitingly, on this route I came across a new HarmonY form for Chikorita, which now appears to be a steel type Pokemon. A shiny one of these would be great. It's kind of funny that Chikorita has a new form here, considering it's probably going to get one in ZA2. Nonetheless, we never found the shiny though, so yeah, I don't know why I mentioned that, but we found this Skiddo instead. Cool, right? Yeah, okay, it's not as cool, but sometimes these happen in Nuzlocke, we gotta deal with what we get. Good thing was we had plenty of other encounters between now and Gym 2. So we continued our journey now towards the Pokemon Mansion, where we complete the little Farfru Fetch Quest puzzle. After doing so, we can head back into the tall grass to find another shiny, and there were some really cool Pokemon here, like Drillbur and Beldum, and I just really hoped that I didn't get a Kecleon, to be honest. Pressing on past the Snorlax, I make a beeline for the next town, skipping over the first cave and Route 8, just for now at least, and head straight for the Glittering Cave. It was here in the cave we run into Team Plasma? Wait, what? That's right, Gaunt is the boring and forgettable Team Flare, and in their stead is the unforgettable Team Plasma. All these trainers have brand new dialogue focusing on the background of Team Plasma, and as expected, they're up to no good yet again. What is super cool is they actually still use Unova Pokemon, for example like this Patrat and Scraggy. We of course managed to take him down and delve deeper into the cave, where I find myself in a double battle with Caleb. Sending in Sneasel and Scraggy, I for some reason assume that the Scraggy has dry skin and then decide to water pulse the Sneasel instead, but that was a bad decision as Sneasel doesn't take much damage and we find ourselves in death range. As Callum's Pokemon goes down, I decide to switch over to Skiddo and also find itself in death range. So I switch again to Methanol, this time not finding itself in death range because it just found itself dead instead. Well, at least I wasn't too attached to him. At least this will get me a free switch into Charmeleon at least. Oh no! Bro, that Brick Break did so much damage! Digging with Drillbur, we managed to dodge the Scraggy's attack as our partner's Quilladin finishes off the Sneasel, and finally down goes Scraggy. Now, losing Charmeleon obviously wasn't ideal. I'm not a happy chappy about it, because obviously I wanted to see its Mega Evolution. That's why you play Pokemon X and Y after all. But thankfully though, we did find a replacement shortly after on the way back to town, being Mankey. Now, I bet you guys are actually wondering what the Charizard look like, so here it is anyway, but to be honest, I'm not that mad because I think the normal shiny looks better anyway. Now from here we can head straight down to the next town and straight through it onto the next route, because in it we can find some amazing Pokemon all grouped together. I'm talking Eevee, I'm talking Golett, Hawlucha, and HarmonY Darumaka. But on my way, I accidentally stumbled into a trainer battle, and well, I bet you can guess that something happened since I'm mentioning it here. Gosh. Skibidi did have potential, so I'm kind of upset by that. And so once more, there was 2 spots left on the team. Well, at least we came here to hunt, right? Like, it just has... Oh, no! I'm sorry. Look, I wanted Golett. Guys, we can't break the rules. It is what it is. Now, this was actually pretty good once I realized we could get its Mega Stone right now. Maybe no Mega Charizard, but at least we'd get Mega Aerodactyl. With one more spot left to fill, I headed up to the cave above the gym and find myself a Zubat. Welcome, Nuke, to the team. And now, after climbing the rock walls, it was time to take on Grant. Bro got rocks for brains. Look at that thing, and he's got rocks in his head. Okay, there's a joke there somewhere. I don't know. Good thing it being a rock gym meant both Primate and Frogadier should have a nice time here. And just like Viola, Grant here has 2 extra Pokemon, but Mora was still in first. Gotcha! Alright. Deleted. Archon. Okay. That's more concerning. I kind of want to switch on Archon because it is flying. I kind of want to put it to sleep. I'm going to put it to sleep. Okay, we yawn here. I think he probably does have all fossil Pokemon. It's likely. Yeah, we'll go Alan. All right. Alan, eat a pluck, like, relatively nicely and not take a lot of damage from it, please. Like, chill on it. You know what I'm saying? That's literal danger zone. At least it's asleep. We are, in fact, in the danger zone. Now, will he full restore? He did not full restore. We just gotta hope it doesn't wake up first turn, because that would be super cringe. Okay, cool. Down. Okay, good. Tortuga! Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah, back to Goku, right? Yeah. Aqua Jet! Ah! The pain! We take the pain and we give it back! Oh, it lived. Crazy that you heal there. Let's just go back to the last time. Okay, Goku's popping off with the karate chops, and in comes Tyron. All right, we're chilling. So we're a little bit over the level. Ah! Wait, maybe I don't actually know. Ah, Rocky Helmet took it out. How good, Goku. You don't hit Goku and don't take damage back, baby. That's what I'm saying. We're literally Super Saiyan Blue Goku right now.
Nice, another deathless gem. Onwards we go. Taking down Team Plasma on the route we caught Aerodactyl on, we head through Geosenge Town, which is a little sus, right? Totally not hiding a secret world-ending device or anything. Yeah. We take down Karina and her two Lucarios with Goku, which causes Drillbur to evolve. And I really like this shining. From here, we press on to the Reflection Cave. And there was some pretty cool mons in this here cave, but I found a Shellos. Cool, great. Only issue was, it wasn't the only thing I found in this cave. And just before it would be able to Mega Evolve too. All we had to do was beat the next gym. My lord, this is not ideal. But at least we made it through the rest of the cave unharmed. Now, arriving in town, I decided to head straight for the battle with Callum for the right for the Mega Band. Not that I'll need it now that we can't even evolve two of the Mega Pokemon that we had. But anyway, Meowstic in first, I led with Central C and Hone Claw to boost our attack, resisting Meowstic's attack. Next turn though, it starts lowering our attack. So I switch out to Dun, who yes is somehow still alive, and we use it to put the cat to sleep. Switching back now, I can take it out, and Absol in next almost takes out the most central third letter of the alphabet, but it holds on and takes it out with a dig, leaving just his Quilladin. But Nuke the Golbat's got this. So onto Gym 3 we went to take on Karina. It's time to take on Gym Leader Karina Kampf. She has 5 Pokemon, okay. Acrobatics will one-shot it, which is good. Alright, Hawlucha in next is kind of low-key a counter to us. Well, no, I think we're still super effective, right? We outspeed it massively. Alright, Toxicroak. What? Why are they so low level? There was literally a trainer in this gym at level 36. Surely something's gonna pop out at an insane level. Machoke at 31 too? What is happening here? Acrobatics is just doing it. There's the Lucario. 34. So the max level was... She has lower level Pokemon than Pokemon in her gym and the rival that we fought before. Okay, whatever. Confuse Ray. I don't make the rules. I just play the game. I also make the rules. That's a lie. I did pick the rules. Okay, let's just go into Goku. And we'll try and kill it. Now I can just karate chop it, baby. Hacha. And down goes Lucario. Oh, and we get Greninja. Okay. As a reward, we get Greninja. What is the Greninja shiny like? Do we like it? Please be good. Please be good. Ooh. Okay. Red instead of black. And it's got like a white and pink tail. Tongue. Now it is at this point, since we have Greninja, we could in fact do our first break evolution. However, as soon as you break a Pokemon, it will no longer be able to learn level up moves, but it will be giving it a 10% boost in its stats and potentially giving it access to a new ability. So for now, I hold off as I want to get extra sensory first. More importantly, it was time for me to get my Mega Band. So we take on Karina, defeat her with the boring non-shiny Lucario, and claim our band. And so began the Lucario shiny hunt. You know we got a shiny hunt for at least one mega, right? And well, this hunt went on for a little too long until I realized that I was in fact getting duplicates. So I moved on for now, but later chat decided that I had put in the effort to get the shiny, so I might as well actually get to use it, as seeing Lucario and its shiny Mega Evolution would be really cool. I'm a man of the people, so shiny Lucario was added to the team. Oh, I named him Mega Man, by the way. So across the seas we go, onto a Skiddo we jump, bypassing all the trainers, and into Kurumine City we go. One short train trip later and we're at the gym, but before we can take it on, we have to take on Callum once again. Silly Callum, you barely any different to the last time I fought you. Now to climb my way through the gym, which is actually way harder to do than you think. Ramos leads with a jump bluff, and I send in Crobat to acrobatics it. This one-shots it, and in comes Rotom Mower. Ooh, scary indeed, but I never even find out if it has an electric move, as it goes down to 2 acrobatics, wasting its turn double teaming. And the same went for his Go-Go, Weeping Bell, and finally Ludicolo. Crazy how good a super effective 110 power stab move is, huh? Nice. Gym badge acquired. Leading said gym, the leader of Team Plasma gives me a ring on the phone. Wait a minute, you're not Getsis. And for a matter of fact, what are you yapping about? Mega Pokemon? Cleansing the world of filth? Okay then, it's suspicious. More excitingly, in the Lumiose Badlands, we can get access to another shiny encounter. And with what we found, I could not be happier. 2 Gibbles in a row. You know what they say though, if you see 3 in a row, you instantly catch it. You instantly find it. Oh, wait, what? There's no way. Now that's a cool shiny. There's Pokeball. Okay, what are we nicknaming it, fellas? Fuck, we do like Crimson Jaws. The Crimson... Hey, you guys remember the Crimson Chin from Jimmy Neutron? Wait, not Jimmy Neutron. What's that? Fairly Odd Parents? Crimson Chin? Yeah, the Crimson Chin. This is the Crimson Jaw. There we go. Done's it. Heading to the Kalos power plant now, we have to take down Team Plasma yet again and stop them from stealing power from the power plant. Guess that makes sense. There are about 5 back-to-back Plasma battles here before we can take on the admin though. But to stop them, I'll have to go through about 6 or 7 Team Plasma battles before we can take on the admin. No! What did it just use? Eruption? Oh no, Central C was actually good, and it would have been great for the next gym too. Well, battling our way through the rest of the plant, we run into the first Team Plasma Sage. Now this kind of works, right? Since all the sages were bald, right? I think. Taking him down and the first Goggle Girl, we save the plant and head towards Lumiose. Oh my god, this looks like the guy from the ZA trailer. What's his name? AZ? Back in the city now, we head towards the gym and get every single question correct because I'm so incredibly smart and I have also the most giganticest of the biggest brain ever. Yeah, okay, I lied. Now, leading with Emolga, I lead with Gabite, but of course we couldn't hit it with a ground move because it's flying, obviously. So instead, I find myself paralyzed by static. Great. Dragon Claw does land a critical hit though, and even though we are paralyzed, we do manage to get it down before taking too much damage. With Magneton in next, I switch to Mega Man, and it's time to Mega Evolve. Oh, look at the beautiful Mega Shiny. Oh, it's so cool. It's actually so cool. Lantern goes down all the same, and that left Ampharos. Oh, wait, he has a Mega? He has a Mega Ampharos? Oh, shit. I was not expecting him to have a Mega Pokemon. Bone Rush should still one-shot it though, right? Oh, baby girl, what's your name? Give it to me, baby. Gym 4 defeated means we're heading into the swamp. And after a quick battle destroying Callum, we find a shiny Pokemon in the swamp. Oh! Holy hard-style Crocorock, you dirty, dirty boy. I like that a lot. Yes, I do. Another Crocorock, eh? Okay, well this one's pretty cool too. Well, with that, let's go and take on the Fairy Gym. But hold on just a minute, because this isn't no Fairy Gym anymore. This is in fact a Harmonic Gym. I did fail to mention up to this point, a lot of Pokemon that were usually Fairy type Pokemon were now actually Harmonic type. And for those wondering for the type effectiveness of the Harmonic type, here's the type chart. Harmonic is good against Flying, Ghost, Psychic, Dragon, and Dark, but immune to itself. It's also weak to Flying, Poison, Ghost, and Ice. Now all we have to do is make it to the gym leader. It's level 49, Togekiss. Okay, so the level cap is at least 49. Air slash, does that kill? Ah, shit. That's shortcake dead, baby. That's not good. Okay, that's fine. Rip Goku. It had to be done. Send in Alan. Surely substitute kills, right? I mean, Surf. Substitute? Yeah, okay. So, as eager as I was to challenge the gym, it'd have to wait until I went and found 2 more replacement shinies. The first I found off in the sea being a HarmonY form Finneon, which is pretty cool, but arguably the normal HarmonY form is a little bit cooler. At least we could evolve it straight away into Luminion, and being electric water wasn't actually too bad. This hunt was quite exhausting, and feeling impatient, I just added Dunsparce back to the team for the moment, and since Greninja had finally learned extra sensory, it was time to finally witness our first break evolution. Oh! Holy shit! Gold Greninja! Gold Break Greninja! Yes, that is it. That is it. We love that. We absolutely love that. So taking on the Harmonic Gym Leader Valerie, I send in Lucario against her Musharna. Mega Evolving, I Sword Stance as the Musharna defense curls, so I outboost my attack. And then it just decides to Lucky Chant, letting me go for another turn to max out our attack stat. Then with a Bone Rush, down it goes. Florges in next, I kept Bone Rushing, but the flower survives. Meaning on the following turn, it just heals up. But we one-shot it anyway now. Huh, well that works out. Bronzon in next is knocked out by a power-up punch, and in comes the Harmonic Evolution Museon. It basically just looks like a neutered Sylveon, but nevertheless, a power-up punch knocks it out, leaving Togekiss. Oh no, I don't like these guys. I don't like these guys. It does survive a power-up punch, but we can take an air slash, so we knock it out the following turn, and all is well. Power-up punch! Nice! There we go. So we didn't really need the Break Greninja in the end, but it was going to come in handy taking on the Overrun Pokeball Company. Greninja's new Protean ability made taking hits super easy, as I could change type and then also get stab on every single attack I used. After helping the people here, we head onto the next route, and I accidentally find myself in a non-compulsory trainer battle. It was here that I unlocked this move. Should a move be deleted and replaced with Break Wave? What is Break Wave? 110, 100 accuracy. The user immerses the target in superheated steam. Wait, what? 110 base power? Wait, this is sick. In this battle, I had to take down a Itsrj, but turns out switching to Luminion wasn't the play. So I replaced him on the route with a Pumpkaboo I found and pushed into the icy cave. It was here our Gabite finally evolved into Garchomp. And the Maroon Shiny is way cooler than the normal one, right? More importantly though, what does the Mega look like? Alright, Mega Garchomp. Please be cool. Okay, it's pretty cool. I like the blades a lot. So I take down the Team Plasma grunts hanging out in the cave and head to the next gym. It's here I run into Callum once more, and as expected, I fucking obliterated this loser. Fuck loser ass Callum and his loser ass Pokemon. Vaporeon! I don't vape. With that loser destroyed, I head inside the gym to face a more formidable combatant. Now, she's most likely going to have a Mega Evolution and a full team of 6. And with Sigilyph as her lead, I send in Crocodile and go for a Crunch to one-shot it, and get a Moxie attack boost in the process. Meowstic falls just the same, and same goes for her Reuniclus, Slowking, Gothitelle, and Mega Gardevoir. Okay, well that was simple. I guess a Moxie Crocodile will do that, huh? I guess she wasn't so formidable in the end. Leaving the gym, we get a little ring from Team Plasma's leader, Lysander. It still feels weird saying that. Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster. Come to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Plasma will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate everyone who isn't in our group, and return the world to a beautiful, natural state. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly, and conflicts will raise the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry for those of you who are not members of Team Plasma, but this is adieu to you all. So we are headed straight for Team Plasma's base, which I forgot to record the start of, but anyway, here we are taking on Lysander in the first of 3 battles with him, giving us a small preview into the more difficult team he would soon have. We do manage to take him down without an issue this time, and blast our way through the base, taking down the many sages and admins as I went. This went rather well, and I obtained the elevator key leading to the basement. It was here I find both Lysander and AZ, who yet again rambles on about the Pokemon War or whatever. Lysander leaves though, and so we follow suit. Now, what the f is this guy's name? Goliosis? Colonoscopy? What is this guy's name? I cannot remember. Colonoscopy. This guy has an Excelgor, which we one-shot, and an Absol, which we one-shot, and then a Bennett, which lives, but then dies next turn anyway. So even though we did manage to beat our Colonoscopy, he sets off the ultimate weapon anyway. There's a connection to be made with this giant thing that shoots up from the ground, and a Colonoscopy, right? So off to Geosenge Town I go to take on Lysander yet again. And yet again, it was an easy battle for me. Yeah, keep crying, Lysander. So we run into the depths to head towards the Pokemon parrying the weapon. And it wasn't even against Lysander or any of the admins, but these two random grunts that tragedy would strike. Oh, fire. Maybe it was fire. Cool, great. We just lost Nuke. What just happened? What did it just do? Zen Headbutt? Is that what it used? I wasn't even paying attention. Nuke, I loved you. Green and teal. Nuke, you look like you could blow up a town. You look like you could be the thing that we dropped on Hiroshima. My god, that death box is kind of filled up, huh? Heading back down, we make our way through the rest of these battles and come to our encounter with the legendary Yveltal. Ooh, I kind of want to hear this. Holy balls! Bro, Yveltal is actually really cool. I fuck with Yveltal so much. It's actually such a cool Pokemon. I actually really like Xerneas as well. I like Zygarde less. Ultimate Zygarde or whatever the fuck it's called. Fuck, perfected form is cool, but base Zygarde is mid. 100% Zygarde? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Yveltal's just cool, man. And from here, we begin our hunt. As previously stated, most, if not all, of the Pokemon, except I guess Lucario, are no longer shiny locked. And that includes Yveltal here. You can't run, but I did read in the Discord that you should... Holy shit! Bro! That shiny is sick! Holy shit! Bro, what? That is so cool! Oh my god! I love that! This has got to be one of my favorite custom shiny Pokemon yet. So I snagged in my Master Ball and added to the team. What was even cooler was that this was now a Harmonic Dark type, finally giving me access to the new type. And it was just in time because now we have to take on Lysander for the final time. Okay, Cofagrigus as the lead. He has 6 Pokemon and we're leading with the awesome Yveltal. Oh my god, it's so cool. We're switching it in a while. It has speed and it has crunch. Shadow Ball. Okay, fine, whatever. Do your worst, buddy. Okay, take a crunch, please, sir. Senorita. Que bonita. That definitely kills it. Nice. Crit. Oh no, he got rid of Moxie. That's annoying. Electros. Okay, is Earthquake not super effective on it then? Oh, Levitate. Right. Shit. Oh, Hydro Pump. Oh! Okay, Mega Man's a good switch here. Plus, we're 10 levels above it. We Mega Evolve, we Calm Mind. Calm Mind, we will at least then resist, take less damage from Hydro Pump. If it goes for Poison again, it's alright. Oh! Oh, very nice! Okay, that's gonna let me Calm Mind again. I'm gonna double Calm Mind if it missed. 100% we double Calm Mind. Special attack and special defense. Hit us with a Hydro Pump, shouldn't do too much. We're eating that for breakfast. I mean, we're drinking it for breakfast. We need water. We need to get hydrated. Hydrated. That's enough damage now, but we're 3-stage boosted. We're just going to go for Dragon Pulses. If it's Poison, which I think it might be, Aura Sphere won't be effective, so we'll just Dragon Pulse. 3-stage boosted Dragon Pulse should kill. 10 level advantage. Okay, cool. Very good. Pyroar Break!
Okay. All right. We're chilling, right? We're chilling, right? Right, guys? Aura's feels safe, right? Right? Okay, cool. Pyro break? You damn right I broke it, stupid idiot. Hydreigon. Okay, Hydreigon break. Okay, he's breaking everything out here. Wait, it's dark type. Deleted. Broken 2. Drapion. Wait, do we Aurasphere or Dragon Pulse here? Aurasphere, right? It's neutral because dark poison. Yeah, neutral. Kill that fuck. Okay, Drapion down. What's your last Pokemon then, little buddy? Ooh, a Gyarados. Intimidate. Drop my attack. Guess what? I'm not using my attack. I'm using my special attack. And then you're going to change from a flying type into a dark type, and I'm going to Aurasphere you. Come on. Do it, you stupid idiot. I got my Aura gun here. I'm going to break your fucking face off. Deleted. Okay, that was a sick fight. Fools with no vision will continue to befoul this beautiful world. They will go on until the only thing left to do is squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. We stopped death and annihilation! The legendary Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? That's right. Yeah, those 2 breaks were pretty fucking foul, so I'm not too mad about us not getting a Pyroar, but I do kind of want to get a Trevenant break still, just because they're cool. Oh my god, he's trying to blow up the world! With Lysander dead, I guess, right? He got shot by the Eclipse Cannon, or whatever the heck it's called. And now the world is saved from Team Plasma for the 3rd time. We have but one thing left to do. Get our final badge. So we can take on the League. So I guess that's 2 things, but you know what I'm saying. So once more, I added Dun Dun back to the team and head to the next town where we run into Sycamore with his trio of Kanto starters, which I destroy. And then as I crossed this rickety bridge, I took on those 3 other random kids that I occasionally saw on my adventures. Now, these battles can be scary since you don't get the chance to heal in between each battle. Shauna was up first, and leading with our new Yveltal, we take on her Delcatty first and delete it with a Dark Pulse. Delphox in next, weak to Dark, obviously goes down just this same, and that left Goodra. So I switched over to Dun Dun to yawn it and sleep it before switching over to Gourgeist to take it down. But herein lies the problem of these no healing battles. As we begin the battle already weakened with Yveltal, and with Yveltal being weak to Talonflame's flying attack since it's a harmonic type now, we had to switch. And somehow, Mega Garchomp didn't finish off the Talonflame. And now it outspeeds me. So although he'd been here for ages, it was finally time to make our sacrifice. Okay. What the fuck? I should have switched in Alan straight away, but I was dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun 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 da dun. Oh baby girl. Or boy, I forget. You were such the precious soul. You got me through many a tough battles. And it's not gonna be the same without you, Dun Dun! Oh, well, with Dun Dun's worthy sacrifice, we do manage to get a nice switch over to Greninja, and with Break Wave and Extra Sensory, we slowly make our way through. Turner Up now actually heals us, which is great, and does mean that this fight is a bit more of a pushover. But at least now, we've made it to the final gym, but the gym leader is missing, and I'm missing a Pokemon. So let's go hunt for both, I guess. I actually love that place so much. Oh! Whoa! Shiny Trevenant! Let's go! Little pink fella. Little pink little fella. Ooh, baby, let's go! So the cool thing about finding Trevenant means we can actually break evolve him. And let me tell you this, he is not even the only one on the team that can break evolve. But we'll save that for later. Oh, wait! It kept the... Wait, that's sick! That's sick! It kept a pink fucking shit. That's sick. I love that. But for now, we push on to find Wulfric and send him back to the gym. So after doing so and realizing that Gourgeist and Trevenant both share the same typing and kind of invalidate the existence of each other, I decided to hunt on Victory Road and find this. Is that one Indian song? Swablu! Finally, freedom! Ah! Swablu! you can go in a fucking repeat ball, even though I've never caught a Swablu. There was definitely better Pokemon here, but I'll take an Altaria. Altariana Grande. I can't fit Grande in. Okay, it's Altariana, but we're gonna call her Altariana Grande, okay, guys? And with that added to the team, it was time to take on the final gym. I miss Diddy Cream. Guys, we can't be saying that. Making our way through the gym and Lucario making this super easy, punching its way through all the ice types, I was so glad that we actually got to use Lucario because, well, the only other usable Pokemon on my team was Greninja, and all 4 other Pokemon and the 1 box one I had, so I guess 5, were weak to ice. But when Wulfric led with a Frostlass, I began to fear the worst. Nevertheless, I attempted to execute my strategy anyway. Mega Evolving, I firstly went for Carmine to boost our special attack and defense, expecting it to go for a special attack or like a Shadow Ball or something, or maybe a Confuse Ray. But nope, in comes a Wake Up Slap doing considerable damage. Next turn I went for a Dragon Pulse, but I just don't take it out, leaving it in red health. And then on top of that, it lowers my speed. Healing next turn, I take the chance to Calm Mind again, and the following turn we find ourselves on just 63 HP. But finally, we actually knock out the Frostlass. But with a speed reduction, I don't know which Pokemon I would outspeed now. Lapras in next dies to an Aura Sphere, and same went for Glaceon and Avalugg, but then in came Cryogonal. Mega Man takes the... That's not good. No, it isn't good at all. And after 3 turns, we never break out, meaning we are forced to switch out here and send in Alan. It's here that I land a Break Wave burning it and taking minimal damage in the process. We actually do take it out. Oh no, an Abomasnow. With it Mega Evolving, I didn't know what to do and wasted a couple of turns using Substitute as it kept going for Wood Hammer. At least it was taking a little bit of recoil damage each turn, but low now, Greninja needed to be switched out. So switching into Altaria, it goes for a Wood Hammer, but my only course of action now is to use Perish Song. La di da di da da da. You're gonna die in 3 turns. Okay, minimum. So we're through this fight at least. Altariana Grande, no! Now all I had to do was stall for 3 turns. As Ariana fainted, I sent in Greninja to bait a Wood Hammer, and then we switched to Trevenant. From here I used Shadow Force to vanish for 2 turns, and before you know it, down it went to Perish Song. Alright, nice. You know what? Altariana Grande, she did some singing, as she does, and she made the Abomasnow kill itself. So, you know, it's like Manchester all over again. Now, all that was left to do was to make it through Victory Road, and we'd be at the league. Only issue was, this man blocking my entrance. You naughty boy, get out of the way, I have my badges. He actually had a really cool team, including a regional Typhlosion, Mew, of all things, and even a Hydreigon. We're already starting off with this, and this is just the entrance of the Elite Four? Okay. Immediately following this and heading inside the cave, I'm jumped by a trainer with a level 74 Weavile. Thank God we had Lucario still. Quick side note though, I really love this Victory Road, and it's got some good puzzles and they're not annoying, and I feel like the vibe here is really cool too. Also, right before we can escape, we have to take on 3 back-to-back ace trainers with some really strong Pokemon, and I had hoped by the time I reached this point, I'd have found a shiny in this cave, but no such luck. Thankfully though, we took no deaths along the way here, and we had made it to the league. Now for the final preparations. Firstly, I head back to the Ice Cavern to pick up 1 more shiny, not wanting to bring the duplicate typing of Gulgurst and Trevenant. So after finding this ice cream, I did some more tutoring, and finally it was time to break my last Pokemon, that being Yveltal. Why does bro look like the inside of an egg? Either way, with the boosted stats, it should make taking on this brutal league just a tad bit easier. And so, inside we went. Alright, it's time to take on the first Elite Four member of Pokemon Harmony, Drazna, the dragon Pokemon, leading with Dragalge. So starting off, we Mega Evolve Garchomp and go for Dig to take out Dragalge. And next in was a Druddigon. Well, we'll Dragon Claw anyway, should one-shot. I think it has rough skin, yeah, so we'll take a little bit of damage there, but that's fine. Within acceptable parameters, I have calculated for this battle. That's a lie, I have not at all, but fuck it. You know what, we ball. Alright, Hydreigon. We Dragon Claw again. Oh no! It outspeeds us. Outrage. We hang on! Yes! Good shit, Crimson Jaw. Fuck him up! Yes! Very good. Very good. Love that for us. All right.
Altaria in next and make the swap to our Vanillux to take it and Neuven out before in comes Garchomp.
Never underestimate the power of Break Evolution Yveltal. Now, I will Break Pulse it. And you know what? This might actually one-shot it. We've got the Dark Glasses boost. We got the Break Pulse boost. We got the Dark Aura boost. It did not even get close.
Bruh.
Okay. Okay, Dig didn't do anything. Dig didn't do anything. We're chilling. We just got to slowly whittle it down with Dark Pulse. It's over.
Oh! And with that, we move on to member number 2. Next was Malva, and I led with Garchomp once again. Dig indeed did the job on Pyroar, oh my god, that was a tongue twister, and Talonflame in next hits us with a powerful Brave Bird. Unfortunately for us, we failed to knock it with a Dragon Claw, and on top of that, Garchomp is made useless as it burns us with its Flame Body ability. However, switching over to Greninja, we can easily roll with an insane speed and special attack using Surf to flawlessly execute the rest of her Pokemon, and we move on to member number 3.
Wikstrom. Okay. I forget his name. Bro, this guy is got to be actually the most forgettable Elite Four guy, doesn't he? And he looks so goofy too. Alright, so leading with the Clef Key actually kind of gives me a chance to Mega, Calm Mind, and Calm Mind for a second, right? It's a special attacker, so boosting there's fine. If it harmonics on my fighting, it is super effective. Doom Dance? What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Okay, so we're still super effective here. We're still super effective. Aura Sphere should take it out. It doesn't affect it? What do you mean it doesn't affect it? He just killed Mega Man! With a crit! What the fuck just happened? Okay, it's Alan then. It has to be Alan. We have to Break Wave. Surf. Full restore. We want to waste away the full restores. Oh my god. 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 This is not good, guys. Very not good, as they say. Bro, Break Wave did barely any extra damage in that. It must have low rolled. It kind of works out. It kind of actually works out. I'm still devastated about fuck Lucario dying. What the fuck? Shit. Alright, we surf again. What should have something stupid like Thunderbolt? Oh, sturdy. Fuck, sturdy. Oh, no. Paralysis. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Garchomp does take down Probopass though, and in comes Metagross, which is still a good matchup for us, and we managed to take it down. A Dig one-shots Aegislash next, and Fire Fang destroys his Sizzle. And then in comes the last Pokemon, Mawile, which I knew would be problematic, especially with it intimidating me. But turns out, a switch to Yveltal was all we needed, as it slowly knocked it out with Dark Pulses. And that just left Siebold, the one I feared the most. Maybe I should have took him on first. Oh, never mind. Trevenant got it with Break Plant by itself. Even Mega Blastoise stood no chance. Okay, sweet. Which means we have made it to the champion of Kalos. It was time for the ultimate battle.
Alright, versus Diantha, let's do this. Hawlucha as the lead, as expected. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to start off with our Mega. We're the only Pokemon that can Mega, so we might as well do it. And we're going to go for Dragon Claw. It's time! The final Mega Evolution, let's do it! I feel like Hawlucha doesn't have good enough to defense to survive a Dragon Claw. It does. Okay. And it's going to outspeed us next turn. It's alright. Sky Attack shouldn't do too much, though. Dragon Claw kills Hawlucha. Very good. Alright, Aurorasin next is actually really good. It's definitely seeing Ice Beam is quite effective, but we can just go for Dig here, where we'll do absolutely menacing damage to it. Boom! Aurora's dead. Aurora Borealis! Ooh! Luxray Break? Okay, that's really cool. Oh my god, I like that. Oh, I wish we got a Luxray Break, man. Shame it has to die. Dig just gonna one-shot it. Oh, it has Ice Fang. Crazy. Okay. Alright, Luxray Break deleted. Sorry about that. Gourgeist. Oh! Gourgeist, Schmorgeist. Big Crunch. Just living that, yeah. Explosion! Brother, what the hell? Just killed itself. And not me, though. Not today. Goodra. Well, Dragon can't hit Gojo, so let's go there. Gojo's immune to Dragon Pulse or whatever the fuck it's gonna go for. Outrage? Nice. Wait, what? We resist it? Okay, we resist it. Same thing. Alright, now we go for Dark Pulse. Okay. Strong, strong, strong. We like it. We like to see it. Very nice. Picasso, Picasso. Okay. Oh, and now it's confused from Outrage. Nice. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yo, break Yveltal absolutely popping off. Getting the kill on the Goodra. Let's go. Nice. Alright, and that leaves Gardevoir, which is obviously going to Mega Evolve. So now it gets Dark Aura. But you know what? Let's go for Break Pulse because it looks cooler. And if Gojo goes down, so be it. We still have Greninja in the back. Break Pulse! Go! Okay, yeah, okay, that didn't take it. Oh! We got paralyzed from that? Oh, we full paralyzed it. Let's go. Okay. Well, in that case, Dark Pulse. Just to do a little bit of chippy, chopper damage. And now we switch into my favorite Pokemon of the run. That's right. The starter Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon. There's the full restore. Go, Alan. Come on. It's time to put in the work. Get the kill. Fucked up. Okay. It's fine. Resonant Ray. That shouldn't do too much, though, right? We live. We live. We live. Oh, Future Sight! No! Alan! Alan! No! I fucked it. I didn't expect it to full restore. Alright. Fuck it, Gojo. You gotta end this for us, my guy. I could have kept Alan alive. I could have kept him alive, but I tried to be cool. Ah. Whatever. Get revenge, kill the stupid Gardevoir for killing Alan Gojo. GG's, what a run. We actually had a couple of very close encounters in this run for sure. Damn, and wow. Okay. Alright, so shout out to all of the members that are supporting the content, watching it live. If you're live here right now, thank you so much for watching. New videos every Friday, at least I'm trying to. This is how we beat Pokemon HarmonY. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if you're new. Subscribe. We're very close to 100k. By the time this video is out, we might be at 100k. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to bash this thing in ZA. This guy. That's right. I'm going to do that. Alright. Thanks. Shout out to the members. I don't know if I already said that, but shout out to the members. They're the goats. We love them. We love them. We love them. Shout out to the members. They're the best. Alright. That's it for me. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Maha!